Let's analyze together, Mara!
Let's go. Welcome to Trading HT. Let's see what's going on with Marathon Digital Holdings. Right now, almost minus 14%. What a drop, guys. Let us know in the comments your thoughts about this. Did you expect it? What do you think will happen? Remember to read the disclaimer. Remember to subscribe. Thank you very much. We're near 1,000 subscribers. Thank you a lot, guys. Let's get started.
Wow, a lot of things happened this week, and I'm gonna say, that first of all, we started with the ETFs of Bitcoin, like all of them were approved in the US. That's interesting, and the most interesting thing, as soon as they started trading, Bitcoin started to go down. And look at that, Mari is doing the same. What's happening here, Enrique?
Yeah, let's see if for instance, we have a correlation right there. Because obviously this company, as we mentioned in the previous video, they are in the sector of mining Bitcoin. So the price will be correlated. At least that's something that you can deduce very easily. And in this case, looking at both charts, we can see that correlation, in my opinion. It's not perfect, it's not exact percentage, obviously, because the prices are different also. But I think it's completely correlated. At least it has been during the past.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Look at that. We are in 2021, and you can clearly see these peaks right here. Yeah, they are just the same. Obviously it's not, as Enrique mentioned, it's not the same, but almost the same thing. So very interesting. Also, look at that. The last 10 that we have here, exactly the same too. Two uptrends on both Bitcoin and Mara. So the key question here is, would you buy or would you sell right now?
Exactly. Let us know in the comments all your thoughts about it, and also if you think that this correlation is real and if it will continue in the future or not, because it could change. Sometimes some assets are correlated and someday they stop being like that. Various reasons could be behind that situation. So let us know your thoughts about it so we can talk in that deeper scenario for the next video. And for instance, let's see the net income, because I think this is something very interesting for this stock. We mentioned in the previous video the last earnings, and after that we had this huge upside movement, because obviously with positive earnings and positive net income, you tend to see this type of rallies. Sometimes you don't see that because trading always surprises you, but in this case it happened. And also we have two positive earnings here in this chart. With the daily chart we can see them very clear, and the rallies happened also. So I think that's interesting to analyze.
Yeah, also take into consideration the next earnings that we have, the upcoming earnings in Mara, which is, in March 25th. So obviously, we have right now a negative estimate according to this data. Maybe there is an update and they change it to profits. It depends on maybe what the cryptocurrency market does. But obviously, you have to take into consideration exactly the earnings, because if, for instance, they have like an expected losses, a huge expected negative net income, the stock shouldn't go up. If you think about value investing, and sometimes these days, especially in the last year, in the last 2 years, has been like that. Like people have been like very risk averse in that sense.
Yeah, what do you think, guys, about value investing? I think that's also an interesting topic, because we normally prefer to analyze from the technical side, but also we take into account the fundamental view. As usual, we analyze the net income, we talk about the news. But what do you think? Do you think it's the best option is to mix both of them, to only use one, the technical side or the fundamental side? What do you think? Let us know in the comments so we can also talk about that topic. And in this case, I think this price action has a lot of interesting ideas, that you can apply for the future, for different stocks, not only this one, because at the end, the markets, when you have those patterns from technical analysis perspective, they tend to repeat sometimes. So here we have these uptrends, these downtrends, and a lot of technical patterns in between. And as Alvaro is drawing right now, we could talk about that kind of upside movement right there with that uptrend. Maybe we see that breakout, maybe we don't. But if we see that, what do you think, guys? The price will go lower or could go higher? I think it's an interesting debate to have if those lines work or not.
Yeah, it's very tricky, because after almost 300%, well, actually more than 300, if we take the starting point in October 2023, obviously right now it's like maybe it's not the best time to buy a stock, because when it's going down, it's like trying to grab a knife falling to the ground. It's very difficult to buy the dip. I think it's one of the most difficult things in the markets.
Yeah, if it was easy, I mean, everyone would be a millionaire very easily, because when you buy the stock at the perfect bottom moment, you catch all the upside movement, and the risk reward is almost infinite, because you have maybe a drop of 1%, and you can get upside potential of even 1,000%. It depends on the stock you're trading, or crypto, or whatever market. But yeah, as usual, risk management could help you with that. Let us know in the comments if you have any personal strategy, or you follow trading strategies in order to try and catch those dips. What trading strategy do you follow, or what trading style? I think that's also very, very interesting. And in the next videos, we will mention also that topics, because we love it and we think it's very, very necessary in the trading space.
Let's see the forecast right now, because there's also an update right here. So obviously we have 6 analysts, we don't have many analysts just covering this stuff, but 6 at least is a number, is not one. At least you can have like an average of the 6 analysts. And this is interesting as well, because we have 3 strong buys, 5 holds, and 1 strong sell. I think this is one. Okay,
Yeah, I
analyst
think.
ratings we have 9. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
yeah,
little bit
yeah.
different.
I think that, yeah, like here you have 9, and then in this chart maybe they take into account 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, they say like buy, strong sell, hold, and the others say the price. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so very interesting, because we have in the previous video, I think this was very similar, maybe because the price was around this level. We have a max right now of plus 40% with the current price, a minimum of minus 56% more or less, and the average is right now at the current price. So what do you think about it, guys? Do you agree with this? What are your opinions, and also the reasons behind it? Be very careful. Have a nice weekend. Remember to subscribe. Welcome to Trading HD. We love you guys. Thank you.
Bye bye.